Hello, in this tutorial I want to talk to you about shopping on the internet, which is online shopping. You may be somebody who's a bit reluctant about all this sort of stuff, and I know many people are nervous of it for a number of reasons. So I want to show you how it works to shop online securely, wisely and safely. When you go into town or locally to shop, you walk in and the chances are you're being watched or videoed. You can just wander around, or maybe you'll pick up a basket or just find the things you need, those essential items, and you can look in your basket any time. You can even remove things if you change your mind. Eventually, you'll go to the till or checkout where the shopping is scanned or added up by the shop assistant, giving you a total. Next, unless your very best friend owns the shop, you'll probably be asked to pay. And even asked how you want to pay. Cash, debit card, credit card. They don't usually accept monopoly money. For what the banks class as smaller amounts up to a certain limit, you can use contactless payments, which only occasionally has to be verified by yourself with a PIN code. If you use a card, then your card details should be sent from the shop to your bank securely to check that your PIN code is correct and it's really your card, and to check that you have enough funds available. Once you've paid, you take the shopping home and all is well. Shopping online is not so different. When you go into an online shop, you can just look around. Online shops often track visitors' movements through the shop. You may pick a few things to add to your online basket, just those essential items of course. You can even decide to remove items from your basket. Eventually, you'll go to the checkout where you'll see the total if it wasn't already showing, and you'll have to let the online shop have your payment details. They should send your details securely to your bank to check that you're allowed to use the card and that you have sufficient funds. Your bank may even step in and ask for a few digits from your password to add further security. So that's quite similar to a real shop. You'll at least need to give the address your card company uses for you, and maybe a delivery address if it's different to your card address. And many shops, to add an extra layer of security, may ask you to register with them by taking a few details. Remember to opt out if you don't want them to email you with offers and things like that. There's usually an opt-out tick somewhere. Just read that carefully. And once all this is done, your shopping will be delivered to you and all is well. So in principle, it's not so different. Obviously, every real high street shop is laid out differently, though big stores maintain similar layouts so that your shopping experience is as easy as possible. Generally, if you don't like the look of a shop, you wouldn't even walk in. Your instinct is built on common sense. Every online shop is different too, so the layout and the order of events will be different every time. But don't be over anxious about online shopping, just be cautious. Think about delivery. Is it free? When will it arrive? Will I be in? What I want to do is give you a few pointers now to help you keep the whole thing as safe as possible. Here we go. Point number 1. You can't spend money if your card's in your pocket. This gives you freedom to wander in and out of shops online with no commitment. And there are even practice online shops or simulators. Try a search for Online Shopping Simulator. These give you a chance to play at shopping with pretend items, pretend addresses and pretend bank details. And keep your card in your pocket. Point number 2. Don't go into shops you don't like the look of. You wouldn't do it in real life, don't do it online. Use shops you know or shops your friends have used successfully. If you're not sure, talk to your friends or your tutor or somebody else you trust. Or search for reviews of shops or sellers you don't know. And when you look at reviews, look for high ratings based on lots of reviews. Be cautious if there are only 1 or 2 reviews. even if they're very good. If the price is good but you're not confident in the shop, then maybe you need to let that offer pass you by, just like you would in real life. And don't give them any of your details. It's just common sense. Point number 3, very important. If you're happy with the shop and about to get the card out of your pocket, then make sure the connection is secure. There are a few ways of seeing if it's a secure connection. Look at the top of your browser, whichever one you're using, be it Edge or Internet Explorer or Firefox or Chrome or Opera or Safari or any others. Look in the address line for a padlock or green writing or green shading or even a green padlock. And if your browser shows the HTTP thing in the address line, then you must look for an S after the HTTP. This means it's secure. If you can't see any of these signs or symbols, then it's probably best to put the card back in your pocket. In other words, don't give your card details when you are not connected securely. Point number 4. Never give PIN codes online. Once you're in a secure connection, you can give the long card number and the 3-digit security code that's on the back of your card, but never the PIN code. Okay, I've used these rules for a long time now, and along with millions of other people, I've shopped online for small things and even quite large things, and it's worked brilliantly well. I'd like to finish by talking about a few things that might help you even more as you shop online. One is that credit cards often offer more protection and/or insurances than debit cards, so check the details with your bank. You may also want to register with PayPal. What they do is they hold your card details centrally rather than you giving them to each individual shop. Why not talk to somebody about that and see what you think? Lastly, on the money side, remember, banks are desperate to make this whole online thing work. So if ever something does go wrong, report it to the bank as soon as possible, and they are surprisingly good at sorting things out. Okay, I hope that gives you more confidence to shop online. Enjoy your shopping, and I hope you find lots of bargains. Bye.